This is the story of a young boy whose life was shattered by the very people who were supposed to protect him, his own parents. A small mistake, a decision made perhaps out of necessity, yet it changed his entire identity forever. His gender, his dreams, his entire life, everything transformed in an instant. But the real question is, was it all just a matter of circumstance? Or was there a hidden scheme at play? The story begins with Shernan having dinner with his family. Suddenly, a sharp pain strikes his stomach. His mother immediately notices and gives him some medicine for the pain. Later, Shernan gets ready for school. During class, the pain returns, stronger this time. He anxiously waits for the lecture to end. As soon as the bell rings, he rushes straight to the bathroom. But instead of urine, blood comes out. One of his classmates notices and, shocked and confused, starts mocking him. Maybe you've got a girl's disease. Your period has started. Embarrassed and panicked, Shernan immediately leaves and heads home. At home, his mother is preparing his favorite noodles, but he walks straight to his room without touching a thing. There, he tries to search online about his symptoms, but nothing makes sense to him. That night, as Shernan eats dinner with his family, the pain strikes again. He dashes to the bathroom, and this time his mother follows him, witnessing everything firsthand. She immediately takes him to the hospital. The doctor examines him and reassures, "Don't worry, it's just an infection. You'll be fine in a few days." Hearing this gives Shernan some relief. He skips school for a few days, spending his time playing video games at home. A few days later, when his mother drops him off at school, his entire class mocks him again. "So, how's your period going? Have you had the baby yet?" they tease. Shernan ignores them and heads to PT class. As the race begins, the pain hits again. After just a few steps, he collapses to the ground. The teacher quickly helps him up and takes him to the school doctor. But the moment the doctor sees the blood on the teacher's shirt and on Shernan, she realizes this is more than just a minor issue. His parents are immediately called. They rush him to a renowned city doctor, Dr. Lee, famous for handling complex cases. And here, the story begins to take a new, unexpected turn. Dr. Lee reviews all of Shernan's reports, blood tests, urine tests, everything. After a while, he sends Shernan out and speaks privately with his parents. He explains, there are two types of cells in the human body, male and female. In men, male cells dominate. In women, female cells dominate. But in your son's case, the situation is unusual. He has both types of cells, male and female. Tomorrow's tests will make it clear what kind of operation will be required. Shernan's mother tries to console him. "Don't worry, everything will be fine. You'll just need some treatment, and you'll be okay." The next day, the doctor confirms everyone's worst fear. Both parents are left stunned. The doctor explains that Shernan has an unusually high number of female cells. This means he will need surgery on his private parts. The doctor continues, "If this operation isn't done, there's a risk of cancer developing in the future, and it could be life-threatening." Hearing this, Shernan's parents immediately agree and sign the papers. That night, his father gently tells him, "Tomorrow, you'll have a small surgery. After that, you'll be completely fine." But Shernan has no idea that tomorrow will change his life forever and force him to live a completely new existence. On the day of the operation, several people are present, taking photos. A rare and significant medical case. If the surgery succeeds, Dr. Lee's fame would skyrocket even further. The operation is performed successfully. When Shernan wakes up, he feels an unusual emptiness in his body. He touches himself and realizes that his private part has been altered. Slowly, it dawns on him what has happened. His parents had not told him the full truth. Crushed with grief, he doesn't speak to anyone. The question that haunts his mind is, how will he live this new life? Deep inside, he feels completely broken. Years pass. Shernan has grown up, but his parents have changed his name. Now, Shernan is called Sherlan. It's Sherlan's birthday. His parents celebrate it and gift him a doll. But Sherlan despises anything feminine. In a fit of anger, he burns the doll with a candle on his birthday cake. His body may be that of a girl, but his mind is still his old self. From that day, Sherlan begins to hate himself. His mother tries to teach him how to live like a girl, but it has little effect. Eventually, his parents decide to leave the city and move to a new one. His mother enrolls him in a new school and tells the principal, "Please take special care of my daughter. She's not entirely like other children." She explains everything to them. When Sherlan enters the classroom, the teacher introduces him. His beauty immediately captures the attention of the entire class. The teacher pairs Sherlan with a girl named Tianqi. Sherlan still exhibits boyish habits. He starts staring at Tianqi as if he likes her. Tianqi notices and warns him, Check your pants, there's too much bleeding. Seeing this, Sherlon immediately rushes to the bathroom. Out of habit, he accidentally enters the male bathroom. A boy points him in the right direction, telling him to go to the ladies' bathroom instead. Sherlon cleans herself up and hides her stained pants with her school jacket. When she returns to class, she is surprised to see that Tianqi has already cleaned her chair. Tianqi says, "If you were about to start your period, why didn't you bring a pad?" Sherlon quickly makes an excuse. "It's my first time." Seeing this, Tianqi takes her along to a shop and shows her the different types of pads. They shop together, get their nails painted, and then head to a salon to straighten their hair. The next day at school, Sherlon finds some gifts and a letter waiting on her bench. The letter is from the class topper, confessing his feelings. Sherlon puts the letter in her bag and gives the gift to a classmate. Tianqi comments, "Well, he's not that bad, he's the class topper." Annoyed, Sherlon snaps, "I don't want to fall in love with anyone." That night, Sherlon speaks to her mother. "This world is so cruel, no one even cares about anyone else." Her mother gently reassures her, "You are no less than anyone. If someone speaks badly to you, learn to ignore their words. Only then can you live a peaceful life." The next day, while Sherlon is with her friend, the friend tells her to wear the new dress she bought yesterday. Sherlon agrees and goes to change. While she's changing, another girl sits on her chair and starts checking her bag. Tianqi warns her, "You shouldn't open anyone's things without permission." But the girl doesn't listen. The girl finds a small medicine bottle in the bag, takes a photo, and says, "I'll find out what this is." She then puts the bag back in its place. Soon after, Sherlon returns in her new dress. On the way home, she compliments Tianqi on her trendy tops. Once they reach Sherlon's house, they go into her room. Tianqi is amazed at the setup and especially loves Sherlon's computer. While chatting, she turns it on and some old photos of Sherlon appear on the screen, pictures taken before the operation. Tianqi asks, "Who is this? The face looks so much like yours." For a moment, Sherlon stays silent, then lies, "That was my brother. He's no longer with us." Hearing this, Tianqi hugs her tightly, comforting her. Later, Sherlon goes shopping with her mother. At one shop, she excitedly says, "I want to get these ring-style tops like my friend Tianqi has. They'll look amazing on me." With her mother's help, she tries on the tops, and even her mother compliments her. In the next scene, the two friends plan to go out. As they sit on the bus, a man approaches and starts harassing Sherlon. She quickly tells Tianqi about it. Angered, Tianqi throws her bag's alcohol spray at him, causing him discomfort, and he steps back. To lift their mood, they head to an old building, sitting together and sharing stories about their lives. Tianqi reveals, "My father cheated on my mother. He left her and married someone else. Since then, my mother and I have been alone." Hearing this gives Sherlon courage. She decides to reveal her own truth. Taking a deep breath, she says, "I lied to you before. The picture you saw on the computer last time, it wasn't anyone else. It was me. I had surgery because I had both types of cells in my body. That's why I was made into a girl." Instead of distancing herself, Tianqi hugs her tightly and reassures her, "It's okay. I'll always be by your side." And with this, a new twist begins in Sherlon's life. Although her mother had warned her never to reveal her secret, Sherlon asks Tianqi, "Promise me you won't tell anyone." Tianqi promises, but as time goes by, things begin to change. The next day, while Sherlon is cleaning her classroom, a boy approaches and gently takes the brush from her hands, saying, "You rest." "I'll do it." The other girls in the class watch and feel jealous. Later, Sherlon tries to help her classmate Jiwoo, but she pushes Sherlon away angrily. That evening, Tianqi warns Jiwoo, "Don't bother Sherlon. Her life isn't normal. She had surgery. She used to be a boy, but now she's a girl. I'm only telling you this, so don't tell anyone else." Yet, the very thing they feared happens. The next day, as Sherlon enters the classroom, she senses something strange. She sees Tianqi crying and apologizing. Feeling the tension in the room, Sherlon immediately heads to the bathroom, knowing that something serious must have happened. At school, Sherlon clashes with some girls from her class. They try to forcibly pull off her clothes, eager to see whether her body is more like a girl's or a boy's. Just as things reach a dangerous point, Tianqi arrives and pushes everyone away, protecting Sherlon. She hugs her tightly and cries, "This is all my fault. I shouldn't have told anyone." But Sherlon is furious. Enraged, she storms home, locks herself in her room, throws things around, and cries uncontrollably. The next day, when Tianchi arrives at school, she notices that Sherlon hasn't come. At that moment, Dr. Lee calls. He reminds them that Sherlon has her checkup today and asks them to arrive on time. Sherlon's mother drives her to the doctor. There, a series of medical tests reveal a shocking truth that shakes Sherlon to her core. She discovers that the medicines her mother had been giving her, claiming they were for depression, were actually meant to enhance her female cells, ensuring her body would fully become female, including her private parts. The truth hits Sherlon like a thunderbolt. She feels utterly betrayed by her own parents. She screams and cries loudly, "It would have been better if you had just killed me. What have you done to me?" Her parents try to calm her, but she lashes out at them as well. Their heartbreak mirrors hers, and they too break down in tears. The next day, Sherlon goes alone to Dr. Lee's house for another checkup. She confronts him directly. "Why did you do this to me?" The doctor responds, "If I hadn't done the operation, you could have developed cancer. It could have cost you your life." Then, almost casually, he reveals another shocking truth. "Letting you remain a boy wouldn't have been a big deal. But if you stayed male, I wouldn't have gained the fame I did. I even lied to your parents, saying you could only become a girl." Hearing this, Sherlon goes completely silent. She walks away quietly, speechless. On her way home, she stops at a flower shop and buys some flowers. Once home, she gives them to her parents as a gift. They assume she has forgiven them. Then Sherlon goes to her room, prepares herself like a girl. Perhaps, finally, she has accepted that this will be the life she has to live. And with this bittersweet acceptance, our story comes to an end. What do you think? Did Sherlon get justice? Or did her parents betray her? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.